Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, wow. Obviously, we got the heat on. It's 6:42 a.m. We don't got any sun coming up yet. And yesterday might have been the most fun I've had. Oh, this might be the most fun I've had since I started. Um, there literally has been a wait. And this is not for discussion. So I got I got love and respect. I'm gonna use this morning for just the craziest shit, like always, right? I read my comments and people are like, "Man, that don't make no sense. I don't understand. That was a crazy rant." Yeah, because one sentence is for you. One sentence is for you. One sentence is for you. One sentence is for you, and none of it's going together. You get that, right? You know why it's so cryptic and weird? Because none of that was for you. It was for specifically other people. And of course, I want to be Alex Jones. I have an Alex Jones impression on my channel. Alex Jones tells us more truth than the mainstream news ever has. The frogs did turn gay. It's just a legitimate study about hermaphroditic amphibians and the chemicals in the water making it happen. But see, when a weak person hears frogs turn gay, they go, when a regular person hears it, they just read the research. See what I'm saying? And that's not to you. That's not to the one person with the cryptic comment. It's explaining to her and then letting the cheap seats know what's going on. Because there's always a nosebleed section. There's always fair weather friends, and there's always people who know better. And we're going to explain that part. Sorry, no early morning smoking. My honey's still sleeping, so I'm trying to rein it in a little bit. That's why I can't do the impression, because to do my Alex Jones, I have to take off my shirt and scream. About the New World Order and prepackaged food and the global is coming in today. And then I can't do it. I have to be super loud to pull that one off. So we're not going to play with that now. But yeah, I have a shirtless Alex Jones impression somewhere on my page. The biggest part of this adventure to everyone who's actually listening is almost every day people give up the truth that they haven't watched from the beginning. Hey, some of you folks that just joined me 2 weeks ago, do you know there's a complete narrative running through almost all of these so there's a story that's going from the beginning of the first reaction to now. It's not the best story you ever read, and some days the chapters are complicated. But it's there. And my honey bunny saw it yesterday for the first time. We're doing that Harry Mack, which someone could let me know in the comments. I thought that Harry Mack turned out funnier than anything we've done. And it was all natural, just that shit just fell out. But that was amazing. And I felt it was, no, but I'm not allowed to judge my own material. I mean, I can, but it's worthless. Who cares what I think? And I don't mean it that way. You're tuning in, so if I think it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. The metric is somewhere else, right? The proof is in the pudding. It's not in me. My confidence means jack. Okay. A little bit, it's helping, I'm sure. My personality, blah, 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 blah. But me thinking I'm awesome doesn't make anything better. You've got to package it, you got to sell it, deliver it, however you want to put it. So we're doing that Harry Mack. And my high, when we're all done, I said, why didn't you say anything at the beginning? And I said, did you see the song I did, the Carry On song? What do you mean? Well, I did a song named Carry On. And then we rewound the Harry Mack episode, and I made her watch the beginning again. I'm not ripping on my honey. She is awesome. Okay? My honey's got her own shit going on, so I'm not making fun of her. She's just busy too. So basically yesterday she saw how, depending on what review I did and what comments I answered, that's who wrote my material for the Harry Mack show. And she finally saw it for the first time ever. She's like, wait a minute, that part's right out of the comments. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. This entire shit show is a big inside joke because I'm nowhere close to Harry Mack. But the about 10 of you that I talk to on a daily basis, if you don't think your comments are in standard rotation in my head and are trying to go into my stupid little bars, my comments, and my show, then you're not paying attention, which is cool because you stuck around and you didn't pay attention. What the hell are you going to get from this if you start paying attention? Offended, yes. Yes. Somewhat offended now and then. But we can reach over the fence, shake hands, and laugh at the people on our extremes. Because they're not going to make it in this shit show. And now we're not talking about my show. Now we're talking about the shit show of life. The game of life is an incredible shit show as well. You are forced to do it. Live in debt slavery unless you've learned to take from others. Then you're probably just an arrogant ass. Isn't that what it's about? Work for someone, kill yourself, or make it to the top and ignore the people that helped you get there. I'm in the process of ensuring that no matter what, the man I am today is the man I am next year is the man I am in 10 years. I told Ange yesterday, and don't get scared, because we're not going nowhere. If this would cost me a problem with my honey bunny, because I'll tell you this, the number one most expensive world-class whore could come out of the woodwork, she ain't got a thing on my honey bunny. She ain't got a thing on the mother of my kids, and in no way can this lead me anywhere away from my honey bunny. And I had to tell her, we're going to work this out or we're going to quit. Because it's not, the balance can't be something happens to us. And that made me feel so good, because I don't think she realized that I would just drop this shit like a hot potato. We're having a good time, but there's real jobs everywhere. If all I have to worry about is paying my bills, I can pay my bills and take care of my honey bunny. So, and we don't have any of these problems. And I'm an arrogant asshole for looking so far ahead to the creeps, the stalkers, and the weirdos. Also, put on enough subscribers for the last 24 hours that maybe I shouldn't be stupid. That maybe this is happening and I choose if it stops or not. So, let's plan for the future correctly. Yeah, best day ever yesterday. All of that stuff, the words in Carry On, the connection into Harry Mack, not the thunder and lightning. I've got to share my ignorance. I didn't know Gary Moore wasn't even on that song. I feel stupid and bad. I just like the song. I thought so. Yesterday was all about using lyrics to express kind of my inner child, letting little Roland come out and run up to the hilltops and the hills are alive with the sound of Roland. Yeah, and then I roll down the hill, giggle and laugh, and then crawl back up to the top and do it again. It was a good day. It was great. It pretty much gives me all my answers at what we're doing. So you ain't got to worry. Okay, Pops. Come here, Pops. Come here. He's going to make noise anyway, so. Ange's show, Ange's channel, and what's going on. And I can't believe, well, I can, because this has been like a whirlwind hurricane. Pops, easy. She's the yin to my yang. I am the little black dot in her otherwise wonderful, flawless, no, none of us are flawless, but you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's going to be a complementary balance. So I would love to see the street rap. Why don't we send the street rap over to my honey bunny? She gets to see some, we get to see some together. She comes back over here, we do the Amigal stuff. I get to see some, she gets to see some. And then we just balance it. So some people are already thinking that Ange is over there robbing Roland's channel. The Dimash people are very protective. It's an obsession. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. So now you get the trolls and the haters and the people who think they've... Gosh, love and respect. I don't need anybody on the other side of the planet to protect me. Roland's a big boy. He can protect himself. Trust me, we got baseball bats sitting behind every door. You know, unless you quick on the draw, man, it is going to be a direct challenge to come in and fuck around. I'm just saying. I tend to sleep light and not really think about swinging first. So you see what I'm saying? I don't need your help. I'm aggressive enough that I would never take shit because I always think I'm in trouble. As an ex-con, I put my back to doors, I watch entrances, and I read people's faces all day. Because the dude that's going to go off in the bar, I either want to be on the other side of the bar or I want to be ready to jack him from the side, drop him down, and then we can just put him in his pickup truck and he can sleep it off. You see what I'm saying? But that douchebag that goes off at the bar, he's been showing you signs that he's going to do that for hours. So what you need is a perceptive person there just to knock his shit out. That's not harsh. That's what he needed because he was going to cause problems and do things that created consequences. Now he's just going to sleep it off. I guess you should all learn to knock out your friends better. Stop letting them be the assholes they are. Are they your friends? Here's a short story from liberal Newfoundland over there across the border where the paper signs are king. The Pretty Princess party, I hear quality guys that got the shit knocked out of them the night before with 2 shiners can come back to the bar the next day and cruise for skirt. If you letting the a-hole with the 2 shiners sit at your table and then hit on your girlfriend next to you with those shiners and that I'm a stupid idiot look on his face, oh, honey, you gotta upgrade. You gotta upgrade, honey. Oh, I start hearing some of these stories, I feel sorry for young ladies. Are you just convinced that every douchebag is cool? Maybe you just need more aggressive people bending you over stuff. That's as vulgar as I'm gonna get. But I don't understand. I think that's about everything. Excuse me. We're gonna get back to some structure here in the morning, but I really like using the morning for what this is. I haven't read any comments yet. I haven't. Okay, I turned on my dashboard to look at my numbers, to just see, because it's, overnight should happen, so I just check. It's an average, there's nice steady growth. I mean, it looks like we're putting on like 200 people a day right now, which seems to be kind of steamroller-esque. And so why was Roland a weirdo for the last couple weeks? Man, this has changed my life completely. You guys get that, right? Like literally, I did go on sabbatical. I'm doing this for full time. We're taking the shot at the brass ring. Okay, all crazy aside. Oh, this is so complicated. So the duck portion of our programming really comes from the Nightwish people. And then to think that I had to make the poor Nightwish people wait all the way to the end, or they had to wait all the way to end to find something they could relate to. This is why you think I'm crazy. Because now, when we talk about the duck, you're like, oh, I have a point of reference. I asked Roland about the ducks. What do the ducks mean to Roland? Does Roland know that the ducks come out of that noise video? So, no. I had no clue the first time I watched it. There was, and I hear, if I read my comments better, I should be able to say who was in the tub. Is that Thomas? I don't remember, and don't quote me on that one. I have to look. And am I say it's not really? Is it Thom? I still got a long ways to go on names, pronunciations, and other stuff. So, man, if that's your key takeaway, I'm sorry. But no, I didn't know the ducks were from the Nightwish video. The ducks are from a sailing ship regatta that Angie and I went to. And then, honestly, it's about the silencing of that artist. Shh. Oh, I don't even know enough about him. But yeah, so it has that one meaning that it, the same reason you can't look it up in a certain country, I believe is why it's sitting there. I also believe it takes an entire country right out of my algorithmic abilities because of the beliefs of, well, hey, if you have to protect your leader from ridicule, not much of a system you got going, huh? So you semi-socialist, communist, left-leaning weirdos, wonderful people if you're on my team here and you're growing. But if you think you have to protect your leadership from ridicule, nothing real doesn't stand up to ridicule. Okay? Only tangible, real things of value can handle the ridicule. Your sensitive leader is such a douche that you have to protect him. It's weird how that works. When you have to protect sensitive, soft leaders from factual stuff, but then you would allow years. Hey, leftist friends, why don't you put down the links to the actual peeing videos for the Orange Man? You're so positive that happened. Why don't you give me the links? Hey, why don't you give me the links to everything Rachel Madcow has said? Give me the links to all her rhetoric so I can see how it's true. Because I can give you the link to the hermaphroditic frog study. Do you see the difference? Some of us are based on quantifiable facts, And some of us are based in insanity wacko land, who believes because we believe something it's true. No, the quantifiable facts are true. Our opinions are as good as our assholes. They're cool. They do all kinds of interesting things. The kids have found all kinds of uses for that part of their body. It's disgusting, but interesting. But we all got one. What we all don't have is facts. And it's time to start getting some facts going too. Holy crap, that looks like the happy time right there. I've used up enough of your morning, but I think there was something there for everyone. As we explained, you shouldn't have understood every minute of this. Not every sentence was probably for you. Technically, this whole post really addresses about 4 people. And I might be being mean, but those people mean the world to me, even the ones that challenge me. Please keep challenging me. If I insulted you, I'm sorry. We're just playing. I get super charged up, just like the bus we're driving. Okay, that's it. But stick with. Maybe we'll actually put up links. Maybe we'll have to have it. Maybe we can have a discussion and find out that not everyone in this country is safe. And people disappear. Chicago had literally got busted with black ops sites to take criminals and hide them and beat them and hurt them. Seattle actually did get caught for making fake Proud Boy calls, and they got people killed in the Chaz. So we're not going to play. If we play, we're going to play really hardball. So bless your heart, but you better come slinging hardcore facts. Because no offense, the current last year has been 90% lies, and a lot of you have bought into them. We're not spreading lies over here. The Summer of Love was $1 billion burn, murder, loot festival. It was. All the TikTok videos prove it. But you people, not you personally, but in your bubble, want to tell me there was an insurrection on 1/6. Once again, come chew on my little sizzler, because you are so stupidly wrong that it's disgusting you're allowed to carry on conversation in general public. No, okay, no, it's not. You're allowed to be wrong. You're allowed to say it. What you're not allowed to do is take good citizens and turn them into the enemy, then turn the enemy into your savior. All the scumbag drug, all the fentanyl addicts and heroin addicts are not going to become the new leaders of a brand new society in a golden era. They're not setting up injection sites in New York so those people can get their shit together. They're going to let them die on drugs and they're going to help them. If you don't understand that, then you don't know what's going on in the world. You live in a very protective bubble. All right, we're going to do it again later. Take care. We got up church in the morning. Morning church, join me. And I think maybe that tofu today. Maybe. I don't know. We're still figuring out this shit. But we are ready to get back to work. We'll see you soon.